I gotta say, Gregma is subhuman. But as far as Goth GF goes...
Would you be able to recover what you saw?
I didn't see it. This is the story I was told.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not there.
Right.
Like I told you, I didn't know that Ludicolo knew Gregma. And the reason I remember this is because Ludicolo remembered it. And the reason I trust him is because this man...
It was his party, dude.
...is very trustworthy, and I would imagine that every millisecond that Gregma was sliming up his floor, it was traumatic.
Should I make a little slug for this?
No. I don't. Okay.
I don't think I have to come in here.
That was the name of the story. What was I forgetting?
The porn. The big porn.
Oh, yeah, what did he download? Okay, so that was what he searched.
Oh.
What did he download?
What did he download?
Okay, I don't know if he was, like, discovering things. Maybe he was just in a forum, right?
Come on.
I kind of don't want... I don't know if saying these words is going to...
Summon him?
Or the police. Furry lollies?
That sounds like he was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah, maybe, but why did he download them? Because it was two different pictures. No.
Maybe because that was the first way that he searched it.
Yeah.
He knew no other way to get what he needed.
To see it, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking, is like maybe it was like a Egyptian. Maybe it was like a European link or something, like it was like German, right? And it was just like Doshvasht and porn.
Yeah, and he was like, these keywords got what I wanted.
And he looks at it and it's like, well, the only way to view it is to download it, so can download it. And then he did, and it was...
What was it, though?
Oh, I don't know. I was just told it was furry lolly. That one might not be true, because of the laughs that followed it. But being that it's Gregma, I would believe it.
What did I switch?
To finish this up, to wrap this up for good, because for a whole nother episode we talked about Gregma. This was just supposed to be a freaking short little bit.
I just felt like we didn't do the myth justice.
Yeah, I felt like we kind of like really hyped up how horrible he was and didn't explain anything, but I hope this does the job. This episode is going to be called Gregma Revengeance.
He won't return until we get Ludicolo on. Okay, cool.
We'll try not to make him return. Either way, so I hope you guys enjoyed. What is it? High school theater? I don't know.
High school, of the...
High school of the Smeg.
That's dirty.
Hey man, so was High School of the Dead. I've been recommended so many shitty anime, and it's always been recommended to me with enthusiastic. Watch it, bro. Watch it. It's so good. So whenever somebody... No, hey, kids, remember this. If somebody's telling you to check something out because, quote, it's so good, it's not. It's likely violently, vehemently average.
Attack on Titan gets that title pretty good.
Nobody has ever recommended it to me just by saying it's so good. They say it's so sick, it's so cool. This guy does all this cool shit, and then they explain it.
Yes, the stronger adjectives usually.
They explain that it's cool, not that it's good, because High School of the Dead was it was sold to me as it's good, and by it's good they meant they like to look at the girl wiggle and wobble.
I told you when I went to I don't know what kind of name to use. Beano.
Okay.
To Beano's house.
You know that's a real drug you could have bought in the early 2000s.
Dear Broccoli, it's not you, it's me. Okay, it is you. You gave me gas. I couldn't take the
Take Beano before, there will be no gas.
She gave me gas.
Okay.
Anyway, fucking klepto. But anyway, I went to her house, and, wait, does that sound like a racial...
No. It's Beano. Hold on, hold this. Hold it.
Hold. Dead.
Oh, yeah, powderized.
Okay.
Sorry, kids, it was a mosquito.
I'm gonna call her...
Trino.
Trino?
Yeah, she's a tree.
These all sound like terrible names.
Okay, hold on. Let's read that sign. What does it say? Okay, call her that.
Okay, anyway, I went to this bitch's house, and we were waiting for Game of Thrones to come on, because I didn't have HBO at the time, and thank God another friend was like, hey, do you want to use my Hulu with the HBO? So I never had to go do that again. But, yeah, I went to her house, and they were like, oh, well, we're watching this anime. I said, oh, no. Because I'm very skeptical when it comes to these things. But I said, okay, alright. I don't know what it's called, but it had a sentence for a name, and that's how you know that you're in for a fucking ride.
Yeah.
And, it was, how not to summon a demon lord or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyway, he summons these girls, and they have collars, and I don't know, but the episode I watched is they were, like, taking a bath, and, he's in the corner, like, behind a rock, and he's like, oh, I can't look. Oh, but maybe I'll just get one quick look for my spank bank.
That really, excuse me. That one really seemed to stick with you. Like, that one really left a mark. I was not bothered by that. I thought, like, okay, well, I mean, at least he's being transparent about it. Even though they kept inviting him and saying, come look at us be naked.
Well, I might have accepted this, but the thing that irritated me was, name, and her almost husband, baby daddy, whatever the situation was. I think they got married, whatever. They were both like, oh, yeah, because as soon as I started being like, oh, great, because I saw the heaving titties, they were like, oh, yeah, it's just kind of like that sometimes, you know, but I don't know, that's just how it is. And I was like, wait, just admit that you like this kind of thing.
Because you judge him for it, you know you would.
But like I don't know. I can roll with it if somebody's like, hey, it's not that bad. It's funny. You know what I mean? Like, you're already showing it to me. Just commit.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that gets me about it, though, is that, like, the nudity and the
the lollies and the sexual innuendos and
honestly, in a lot of cases, the sexual freaking assault is often played for laughs, and I get it. That's their banana peel over there. But, like, in Japan, excuse me, let me just explain that a little bit.
Not at this home.
Grabbing a woman's bits and pieces as you fall into her at school is like Japan's banana peel. I get it. But I bet it's that funny over there, too. I bet it's just as funny over there. It's like, we didn't make this because it was funny, you made it...
I don't think anyone's gonna guffaw.
What I mean to say is there's always some jackass who's like, oh man, that's so freaking funny. That's funny, right? And it's not funny. And they say, this is funny.
You mean how people will say, that girl was cute? And that's not what they mean anymore?
Yeah, they mean to say that she attached a bike pump to every part that needed one.
And they attach their bike pump to the... Not funny. Go on.
Anyway, that kind of thing is like, don't play that shit for laughs. Nobody's laughing. We know why we're here. We're here to not jack off.
I just want people to be upfront. When my brother or his friends will be like, I like hentai, I go, good for you. And I can live with my life. But when they're like, you know, little, you know, dragon, it's a cool show. No, it's not cool. You're there for the titties. Just admit it.
This is half the reason I freaking hated Shield Hero. And a lot of people were like, oh man, it's so cool. It's like, this is one of those shitty slice of life ass harem animes that occasionally has action.
Let me explain something to you though. The cute little Philo, the little bird lolly, she is not thirsty. She is just cute. And the fox girl, before she transforms into her legal form, is actually extremely adorable and has no thirst in her heart. She has a little tail and it wags when he feeds her, and I said, damn it, and I texted my brother and said, you motherfucker, you've got me.
Well, my problem is not that show is what it is, it's that nobody has any character of any kind and they're all tropes, and that's when I hate it. I hate it when it's a show that is tropes with nothing interesting. There's no remix, there's no nothing. It's the most 5 out of 10 bullshit you could have put in front of me, and it's sold to me as a masterpiece.
You mean how Retsuko, or whatever the hell her name was, went from being really determined to leveling up to being incapable of wielding a sword against even the piss of monsters and going, but my feelings, I'm a failure, sword.
I'm the girl, the character.
Philo ended up being really cool though. Put that big chicken on the screen.
Big chicken.
Fucking goddess, dude. She's a queen. Sorry, spoilers. I don't care.
Oh, I thought you just meant because she was regal.
No, like literally.
She
was born to take the place of the queen bird.
I thought it was just because she's a big bird and you like a big bird.
Her race I think is called like the Philos.
Okay, I'm gonna put a picture up of who I always thought this was.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. When he bought her as an egg, they were like, well, what are these called? And he's like, oh, Philonians or something. And he's like, okay, so he named her Philo because he just didn't give a fuck.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Hey, if you're not looking at the screen, or if you just came back for a second to look at the picture that I put up, come back again, real quick.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, cool. Look at this Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
Philo, messenger for hire.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. It's a bird race or something.
Is that just like a thing in Japan?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah. So that joke was probably funnier in Japan, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Shield Hero is one of those where, I see the tropes, but because, I don't know, maybe I'm just not familiar with this kind of thing, but I don't consider it a harem because he's not after anybody and nobody's necessarily after him, sexually.
Not necessarily, but, I don't know, maybe harem was the wrong word to use. I just think it's annoying that he's just surrounded by all these available women, and then there's that one who's crushing on him. It's like, if there was a girl that was fawning over you that hard, you wouldn't be happy. You'd be really freaking annoyed.
Well, at least in this context of the show, it's an isekai, but he doesn't want to be there. I told you the way that it opened, right? I'll find that picture. The beginning of Shield Hero, my brother said, watch it, it's okay, it's pretty fun. I said, okay. And then as soon as I watched the first episode, I was like, and I sent him this picture.
What a masterpiece.
It's the best. Most pause.